What are you doing, Brad? Picking up your dishes?
Nope. What's that?
Where is it?
Doing the Catholic,
Did you say that?
the Catholic dance?
Oh, I thought you said something. Go.
My name is Troy.
Ma.
My ma. Hi, Mom. Okay, now you can say hi, Mom. Oh, we got the night vision on. Is that off? There you go. That's a nice skidoo.
In England, if you like, I can't find a way to give some finger. Oh, really? Try, go ahead. Give him a little piece.
Come on, Troy.
What?
Say something. Here.
We'll swear you are the greatest hunter.
Oh!
Is anybody else shaving on this trip? Or what?
No, just you and Troy.
Or what? Not shaving?
Shaving. I'm not
Does it
shaving.
look like I'm shaving?
No, just Troy. Oh, I thought you said you were gonna.
Oh.
No, I go home this way. You do this once a year.
Why do I look the scruffiest?
Did you start a day early?
No.
You're just more mature than the rest of us.
Yeah, you can grow whiskers. You can't.
You're just more mature. Oh, Pete, company acceptance, whatever.
What's that?
These look scruffier than all of us. Can you grow a beard?
Shaved this morning.
Oh, you shaved. I thought you haven't shaved all week, and I'm like, oh, this guy's got a baby face.
I let it get too long and it friggin' hurts.
Hurts?
Yeah. It's like trying to shave your ass, I guess.
I guess I wouldn't know.
Didn't even
Take
know.
your word
I've
for
tried
it.
it and it hurts.
Isn't that shave you borrowed me this morning, was it?
Yeah, it was. Well,
Yeah,
Dave,
go
you
wash my
wash
face
the
right
long
now.
hairs out.
Bing, bing, out.
Yeah.
Well, up here you got to do it with a knife, John. You can't use it. You got to shave with it.
Oh, yeah. First you sharpen your knife, then you see how sharp it is.
What?
See anything?
No, thanks.
And you need a little something to lube her up, like udder cream. Troy, where's the udder cream?
So that
I
little,
brought
that little
the
sheet
sheet.
helps a
He
little
hasn't
bit.
come back to me yet.
You know, I tried putting it up and the hook was kind of straightened out on it, and I didn't want to grab the tree very good. I mean, it was like if you wiggle a little bit, it'd come loose. So I decided, no, this isn't real safe.
Well, which hook straight
Jesus,
now
orange.
on it?
The
You
one
know
that you
that.
hook behind, or that you hook up, you know, the one that's loose,
Oh, really?
that you put around the tree and then you hook it up.
I've sat on mine and it isn't.
Yeah, it just looked like it probably got straightened out or something. I don't know. So I decided,
Yeah.
I wrapped my jacket around the limb, and
Sat on
once
that.
it got warmer out, I had an extra jacket on, and I wrapped that around the limb.
Yeah, that does get sore from sitting on the branches.
Actually, I was doing better today though than yesterday. So getting used to it. What are you brewing today?
Some anti-inflammatory stuff.
Uh-oh, are you inflaming someplace?
This is a,
I'm about to find out.
it reduces the knots in your rectum. He's complaining. Seriously, you want some?
Produces what?
The inflammation of your colon. It's tea.
Knots in your
Nearly
rectum.
killed him.
Yeah,
I don't need tea to tell me if I got knots in my colon.
it works.
You need a Dr. Jellyfinger, huh?
Nobody touches my balloon knot.
You know, you are getting at that age where that
Close
physical...
your mouth. Nobody goes there.
You mean you haven't had a proctal yet?
Huh?
You haven't had a proctal yet?
I had a
Trying to
proctal
remember how it
I
works.
haven't had one.
about 4 years ago.
Ew.
I think his jaw is finally
You know,
healed.
while he's The weird thing is he had both his hands on my shoulders.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out. I was like, what's the deal, Doc? No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah,
The other one I
supposed to do it.
like that, but
Well, this is a regular video magazine.
I've heard that one.
I'm starting to feel uncomfortable here.
Your thumb is getting bigger.
We do a whole fist in there or what?
4 times a year. You subscribe.
geez, I should.
What? You make this stuff strong just like you do your coffee.
Is that too strong for you?
No, it's strong.
What's it taste like?
Tastes like berries.
Colon not reducer?
Yeah.
Taste it.
I'm not tasting it.
Blow some water up.
No way. No way.
There's some baloney water here you can have.
No,
Drink out of the other side.
I just don't trust nothing.
Sterilize you.
I think it's a little too late for that.
Hey, we used to pass around the Coke bottle when we were kids. We're all
I did too.
ate
There's
dirt.
something when you get older, you're like,
Then you're eating chips and there's floaties in there.
That happens with the kids all the time. Yeah, can I have a drink of your pop?
This is good.
Yeah.
Speaking of drinks, what do you guys want?
I got water, I got tea, I got 3 bottles going right here.
I'll have a root beer, please,
All
John.
right.
I opened that blue one up and then I opened that
Water,
green
John.
one.
If you're buying all water.
You good?
I'm good, I got water.
Root beer, water. Todd, what are you drinking? not reducer.
Not reducer.
See how I feel a little later.
Honey Vice with a lemon, please.
I'm good, I got a 7-Up.
All right.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, hot air from all them stories. Actually, no, I wonder if we should open this one. Are we getting exhaust back in from the...
You ever done the jack shaft bearings on your sled? Just keep it greased to the max. Right?
Hunters died from fart inhalation. Or it could have been the furnace.
There's no
We're not
grease
sure.
on your jack shaft behind your secondary?
What are the other?
Oh, I think so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Behind the secondary?
Thanks, John.
I don't think so. Oh, you're talking Jack. No, I don't think so.
Wow.
What's that?
How about have you ever had
You got her under
drive
control.
shaft
Troy.
pull bearings? On the,
In the motor?
no, on
Here you go.
on the
What can I pick out for you?
drivers. On the
Can I
sled.
get you the M&M's out? Here you go.
I don't like that, man. That's what I
Because the earlier players had that.
Oh, well, did you want these?
must have
I
it
have
single
these.
right
I think the new ones are a lot better.
What's that?
No, I just, I make sure I grease everything two,
I think
at
it's
least 2
turned all the way
times
on.
a year.
Greasers.
Yeah, what you want?
They greaseless?
Yeah,
Brett.
Oh,
Is it
mine's
turned all
not.
the
I
way,
got
isn't it?
pretty much.
Oh, no. I got it for you.
Unless we turned it on.
Never touched it.
Ah.
We gotta
You
pull the
guys warm-
secondaries on
warm
both the
up?
sleds.
Top. Pretty more.
Yeah, it's a little bit toasty.
Oh.
That's why I crawled in with Troy on the bottom last night. I was just dying.
That was.
Then I whispered to him too. I said, "Shh, you got any knot releaser?"
Not this bunk.
I had the weirdest dream last time I was wrestling somebody.
Yeah, what was her name?
Oh, that'd be me.
The first part of that you said is right. Weird.
The toast is burning. What?
The toast is bright.
I think the words are actually on the thing there.
When the big one finds you, may the sun remind you that there's a buck in the woods tonight.
So the deal for breakfast and
The
milk.
toast is burnt. One less. But milk is turned.
Captain Crunch.
Is this that music with the insidious words? You don't hear what they are, but they get into your brain anyway? My parents told me not to listen to it.
Subliminal messages, you mean?
Oh, he had to get his hat on. Have a bad hair day.
He's gonna say something.
Trey,
When
you
the
just take a
toast
walk.
is turned,
It is
oh,
and
tears
the
have
milk
fallen,
is
water.
We just sing along try with
Captain
it.
Crunch is waving farewell.
That's how they sing in other words.
Or we could push start over and try. You could sing along with it.
Can I?
No thanks.
No thanks.
So John would help you out.
Oh, here it is.
So, you sing 24/7 yet?
That's number 7. You got the CDs on or what?
Which one is
Shine.
Yeah, I'm sure I do. Got it from Kenny, I'm sure. They always sing that at Breakfast Club at Sunshine. Get the crowd going up. What was it again?
When you're toasted.
Burned and milk is turned and Captain Crunch is waiting farewell.
It's a song about it.
Christian on drugs. Christian singer on drugs. It's like the Jimi Hendrix Christianity. The words to some of his songs were like, whoa.
They don't make any sense, do they?
No, Breakfast
Excuse
Club
me,
does.
while
Breakfast
I
Club's
kiss
got a
the
good message.
Yeah,
sky.
but Jimi Hendrix never made sense. I'm sure some of those songs.
Oh, his songs were revolutionary. I think even the Beatles were doing a little bit of something. Yeah, John Lennon. Then they wanted to kick him out for doing marijuana. Now they don't even bust you unless it's more than an ounce. Hey Pete, how much do you have to have on you before they bust you with marijuana? Like, will they bust you for a roach in the car?
What if you have it for
Yeah.
medicinal reasons?
Oh, they will?
Yeah.
They'll bust you for a roach?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was like a limit now.
There's no limit. It's felony amount, 42.5 grams.
Felony?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's misdemeanor up to 42?
Yep.
I'll keep that
But
in
it's
mind.
possession of marijuana in a motor vehicle. That's a citation.
You lose the vehicle then too?
No, not for small amount. You don't even lose it for 42.5. I take that back. You would, depending on
How many counts you have against
if the car is owned or not. Usually we don't start seizing stuff unless we got heroin or crack or meth. Then we'll start seizing cars.
See, what is the...
We seized a 2002 Vet.
Really? What,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing there?
eBay.
Now they said,
eBay?
you know,
Yeah,
they,
they put on eBay.
they
eBay.
say in paper like that if you know that they must stay out, don't go into it. Is it and yet these people live in it and kids live in
So
it.
what's that?
Meth.
Meth, yeah.
What is so? Is it so terrifically potent, or does it stay in the buildings,
Well,
or is it a real highly poisonous?
All
or-
this, yeah, all the stuff they cook it with
You know what?
is just
I think better
nasty.
guess
If you
mine is in my
inhale it,
bag.
you know, because they use anhydrous
That's gotta get
ammonia.
at least 15
Mhm.
You take a big gulp of
Unless
that,
it's
and your
water all the
innards are
time.
done. Some of the other stuff they use to break it down and cook it off with, some of that stuff that stays in there is
Life car?
really
That's your
flammable,
life car?
extremely toxic.
They're pretty light.
But
Well, I know
they'll,
they say there's explosions. When you
Oh,
eat,
yes.
Lots of
Yeah.
weird things. But I thought, how in the dickens can they live through
I
this?
think
Yes,
using more than
yeah.
5%.
they do.
Yeah.
Well,
I think now the one the
'Cause they're
frames and
stupid.
stuff are aluminum.
But
You
they
know,
say,
they-
you know, like, you know, they say, well, the house, a lot of times they say that it destroys the house.
yeah, yeah,
And I
now they've
thought,
got the
well, you
plastic.
mean it just gets in everything?
yeah, just rots it. Ceilings go
That's
first,
probably our
obviously, because stuff's being cooked off and it raises.
I'd be asking for trouble.
Ceiling and walls and stuff. But we hit we hit 2 meth labs up in Dayton for them with a SWAT team, and the one I went on was an active cooker. They were actively cooking. 2 people in the back bedroom, small 4-year-old on the couch. We took everybody into custody and got the hell out of there right away. And then we call in drug task force, and they call in a cleanup
Wow.
Well,
company that comes
well,
in.
They were saying like if you have a vacant place out here,
Oh.
you get caught.
How do you reshape?
It's you have to pay the cleanup bill.
Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah,
well, here you got a sign on it, no trespassing deal, and yet,
doesn't make a difference.
yeah, they're talking about changing it. I read some
Well,
articles on it.
Oh, wow.
The problem is that nobody takes, what they're asking you to do is to kind of police your property yourself too a little bit, because there's no way they can manage it all by themselves. The other thing is, why do police agencies have to take it in the ass for somebody cooking meth illegally? Shouldn't have to. The problem is that this is costing everybody a ton of money to clean up. I
Oh,
mean,
no, we're deer hunting. Keep going.
and it kills you guys, it kills our budgets,
That's what I was getting to.
That's
just
the one
knocks
that's
them out of the sky. So,
I
I
worked
said,
on this car for
like, if you got a
2 years.
fairly, you could have,
Yeah.
not that
Probably have.
most out our way, but you could have a fairly nice house,
Probably had.
and they get in there and they completely ruin it.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Well, no, for instance, just
Because I
to
built
give you
it
that,
to
it
keep
could
it,
have
and I
happened
was
like,
never planning on doing it.
Dad
It
had
was
another
convertible
place
and
over
all,
there,
and it was
and
kinda
the
what I
people
wanted, and
moved out,
had low miles on
and we farmed it, of course,
Wow.
and the kids were going up there having parties,
My
and we could never catch them.
wife
We
unexpectedly
thought we had
left.
all different things, and one night, so when we would come home, we would drive past, see if there's any light, or see if there's any not do anything. So one night we drove by and went up there. So they went and they called the sheriff,
Well, that's
and they came out, and they had been busting up
this
this.
fine about
And somebody said, and
Yeah,
then
she
the
has
that
excuse
water.
for the kid was, oh, it wasn't locked.
you know, she has
How long would a
Blue
lock
water?
last? Do you want to get in? I mean, then
The
they just smash
blue
everything.
water.
maybe
Well,
you
anyway,
want
Agua
water.
as
azul,
far as
por
we're
favor.
concerned, they said, you're trespassing. This is
Thank you.
private property. And you leave off the county road.
Material item.
Well,
It's a material
they
item.
put all
Yeah,
kinds of
exactly.
pieces, but anyway, they went up there, and the sheriff happened to be Burl Fields, and Divabeck, Warren
You can
Divabeck.
create something new without those
And I mean,
numbers.
Yeah, she wanted
he looks normal outside.
pick up too.
I mean, he was just a big man.
I
He
go,
was
that
about
makes
6'6",
absolutely no
and
sense.
weighed
You don't
probably
need to
350
pick up
pounds,
all
and he was not fat. He was just. He went to the back door, and Burl knocked on the front door.
I had to
And he
drop
said,
off.
I hung on to six of them. He comes boiling up the back.
older
Yeah, there's two crazy
Caught him.
Concord that she took too.
But nobody bothered after that. But I was just thinking with
Yeah,
this
like 1
myth
year
thing,
cars and
if that had been a house, they go up there and do that.
96.
Now they claim, with the 212/75 stoplighters and
Yeah.
stuff like that. They're going to Madison. There's a place a mile south of it. And somebody from the city said, no, this is really good. But anyway, they had a trailer house on the property. They were making meth in the trailer house, living in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I suppose the trailer house just burned it totally. This is, stuff just gets in everything,
Mm-hmm.
saturates it,
Yep.
and then gives off
Rot.
toxic
Starts rotting it. Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
Or my
Starts rotting.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll rot.
You guys go to Sunshine this last year?
Go right into the ceiling
guys
and
did?
rot, and you'll see a
Our
lot of
church was
times
there.
where they're actively
Prince of
cooking and
Peace.
stuff. Take a look at
I
the
didn't get to
ceiling
go this
sometime.
last year, but I'm gonna
Ready
go
to
next
fall
year.
down.
Yeah, if it's wood, it'll
We,
start to
uh,
sag a little bit. If it's paint,
we
it's
took
already
a bus
come
full of
off.
kids there. Middle schoolers.
You know,
camp
problem
Yep,
with
they
meth
camp out
is
there.
a $500
We
investment
get a
on
hotel
that will
room so
net
the
you
adults can take turns
$15,000.
sleeping in the real bed.
Oh,
That's the problem with meth.
part of them watch it and the rest
And there's
switch
a
off.
few different ways to
Yeah.
cook it, and if you're not knowledgeable about what you're doing, it's very
That's
dangerous.
one of our six.
Well, those kids blew up that
summer
$450,000
middle school
home in Maple Grove. Remember hearing about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they were doing.
Yeah. Cooking meth.
I heard it was awesome.
Yep. But that's just
And they were there this time.
that's
we'll
nasty.
meet up with you next year.
The cleanup is nasty.
That's
Our
really
SWAT
nasty.
team had to go back and
I
get
already know I'm
retrained
going.
on that stuff. Now they wear
Well, like if
special
you're gonna
protective
broke in half,
masks.
don't you don't want to go in there without some mask either, do you?
I won't. I'll send a SWAT team in.
Yeah, once.
So you going next year?
They've got all that garb, and even
So you're
that's
going
not
next year?
100% effective.
You going
I
next
mean,
year?
if you really wanted to be safe in an environment like that, you'd have a level
Awesome.
one suit
Yeah,
on.
period.
You know,
Period.
an all yellow suit with a rebreather.
Well,
and
instead, if
everything.
you see something even in a road like the ditch that's been thrown,
Yeah.
you think it's a.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go near
It's
it.
huge.
Mm-mm.
What is it? 12 years? I think?
Oh yeah, they've had cops on traffic stops. It'll go up and there'll be a rolling meth lab in the trunk, portable meth
Remember
lab in
when
the
Doug
trunk.
started the
And they'll
festival
start
of
looking
Lamp?
through bottles and looking in. They take a little whiff
That was
and
kinda cool.
right away down,
That's the one. I
and it
remember
burns
going
everything,
there.
the esophagus all the way down to the lungs. He's on his way to the emergency.
Yeah, Nancy Santiago.
It's just nasty. nasty.
She was the biggest name he had that
Yep.
I remember.
So,
He had Christian.
Oh, John Michael
but
Talbot
people do it because of the profit
farm.
margin is so big.
playing against the backdrop of a
So
cornfield.
big.
That was sweet.
Gosh, I just,
Did he
I
have it-
told our
did he have it
what
on
makes you in your
February
mind,
or something?
especially
He did it
Yeah,
in
but
Gary
did he
once.
have it out
because
in his
it shows
play?
pictures of
That's
people.
He
how
did
they
it out in Dawson.
deteriorate, and I
After
mean,
years, yeah.
2-3
and
times.
you say
and
the
then
ceiling
once in
rots,
Gary
and
was the
that's
last
what,
one.
what it
I
does to
remember the one in
people.
Gary.
It rots
Yeah,
them.
that
Really.
was sweet.
Yeah.
Teeth,
Yeah.
No, it was
just
Yes.
Yeah, good meth.
He had his
I
own
see.
farm. You
A good
drive
meth
in,
user, look at their
and
teeth,
then
look
there's
at
a
the back of
creek,
their tongue,
and
and then look
with
at
the
their
houses on
face,
the other
cheeks,
side of
and
the
cheekbones and stuff just
big stone
sunk.
Oh,
bridge,
yeah.
double arch.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
used to
Destroys
when
it.
was
Yeah, it
creek
does.
on it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the
How do you
band
break
was on
them
the other side of the
You
creek,
don't.
and everyone else was
The
on
treatment, even to
I
take them
remember
on,
one
it
night
seems like it
when
doesn't,
he,
they don't
he
stay
was
on
late
it.
to
They
picking me
go
up.
back
He
right.
didn't have electric at the place yet.
I don't think you do. I think once you
I-
become an
it-
addict, you're an
it
addict
got
for
dark,
life.
like totally dark. And so
Right.
I'm out laying in the middle of the creek.
What does
is
it do?
on this
Does it give you a
big
high?
flat
or,
rock about as big as this table. Just laying
Well,
there,
meth
looking
is
at the
meth is a
stars for
juice.
about half an
Yeah,
hour.
it
That's
juices
like
you for.
a real cool
You can be up
place
and
of peace that I
going
always
and
go to.
non-stop for a couple of days.
It's pretty cool out there.
But then you'll crash the same amount of time too. So if you're up going for 3 days, you crash. I mean, you sleep literally for 3
It's not the
days.
same guy that has Pleasant
And you start getting paranoid. That's why a lot of meth users are extremely paranoid. They're very good at detecting police because they're so agitated and edgy and
On edge, it
oh
just
yeah,
as sharp as
oh
a tack
yeah,
for that.
yeah,
I know he's not done with school because I talked
yeah.
to
That's
Randy
what it does to you.
before
But yeah,
he said that.
Well, I haven't
Addicts,
heard
I
it
don't-
red quite yet. I just haven't heard it. And they say, leave it alone, leave it alone. I
That's a
thought, well,
long time.
Ranch is really close.
how active is it, or what does it actually do? Yeah, I know what.
it's like speed, just like
Been
speed.
to Sandlot since I've been to Gary.
And I guess
Still
I'm
do
kind of
this,
dumb, I'm not interested in the first
Skiing
place.
and
Yeah.
tubing and stuff.
Very popular among truckers. In fact, we had a trucker accident where a trucker plowed into the back end of a car on 494, and he had meth in his system. And they'll do that to stay up
How do
all day
can
and all
you
night.
test it for that?
I know like the first couple of years they did, but then they.
Well, how about this one where this bus deal out there, that semi-involved out there in Wisconsin?
Kitchen in there.
Yeah, I don't know too much
You
about
heard any
that.
more about that?
Go ahead, guys. Foosball table.
Something looked kind of
Upstairs.
fishy because I don't think he had his driver's license
Above that, for
expired or
sleeping
been
and stuff.
pulled or something.
Pretty
The truck
cool.
driver.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the bus driver, there was something about that too. A little bit later they found out. And
Hey,
I just
Todd?
thought, well, God,
Showtime.
there's been too darn many bus accidents in
Mhm.
cities. Where do they get these drivers?
We'll
Chow
ask your dad.
time.
We'll ask your dad.
What's that?
I can take it.
Because I had when I came home from this.
We're gonna pray.
We're gonna pray. Put your hands together, please.
Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this deer hunting trip, that we can have a good time, and I thank you that you blessed us with another deer today, and pray that you bless this food in Jesus' name, amen.
Get a two-legged
Hey,
doe for
Please
Troy.
play the Troy.
Amen.
John, get a two-legged doe this year. Amen.
Only got a little less than 2 months.
But when I came home from service,
Not the
I
day.
went to. I
That's
had
a
bought
stretch.
A
Go ahead.
German Majestic.
You have to be
stereo
open-minded.
set. When a German one, I'd heard it.
John,
It sounded
right.
absolutely gorgeous.
I have a verse for you to
This
read
one-
today.
Go ahead, John.
I can't tell you what it
Johnny Cash,
is.
till I walked the
I have to
line.
find
I
it.
used to turn that. Well,
You read it
anyway,
today or something? Or?
Yeah, it was.
warrant officer
It was
said, "I'll
referencing
ship
what
it
I was
home
reading.
in my container. Keep it in a container, all these get it home free of charge. So I put- He says,
Again,
"You know,
boys.
Pat, you'll have to come to Kansas City, Missouri when I'm one of these days and pick it up." Fine.
Special dish
So,
today.
Kenny and I and
For Pete.
we got south of Canby going out there to pick it up. I stayed there one night and then came back. But anyway, school bus came out of a township road onto the highway and never even stopped. And I took the ditch.
You want rice? I can make more. There's
Big deal. And I could have strangled
more
somebody.
boxes.
I thought, there's a stop sign there. Can't even run right through it.
Anyone want anything to drink?
Well, about
Oh, get me a water, Troy, please.
3
They're
years
back
later,
there.
I was down by Canby going on another highway, the St. Leo Highway.
Anyone
And
anything
the
to
Canby
drink?
bus
Else?
driver came right out
This
on
way?
the road.
I'm good.
Never
John,
stopped.
another water.
I
Yeah.
slid to a
Brett?
halt and missed him by about
Pete?
within feet.
I'm fine, thanks, Troy.
Dad?
Thank you.
What?
What do you want?
Yeah. Have you got a 7-Up, please? Anyway, I took the bus number and called in. Thank you.
Want more sausage?
You got a fork?
Yeah.
Nothing like
Yeah.
it.
Buck for the fork.
Nothing like
$1 for the
Forks, forks are extra.
Yeah.
Hey, this is special rice Pete,
Yeah.
This is a problem.
Olivia
Corn.
Hey, where's the corn?
I dedicate this to you, Pete.
Mooch ass, grassy ass.
Grassy ass.
Did you say porn or corn?
Corn.
Todd, we're hunting.
Oh, there is corn in there.
What's this?
No.
I think it's yours.
Oh, you thanks.
Here, my rip there. Close way for you.
Sure.
Thanks, John. Close way. I was thinking John for that.
Thanks, John.
No, actually, it's mine.
Oh, it's yours? Okay.
John said it was mine.
Well, you can have it if you want
Oh,
it.
I'll get it. Go ahead. Thanks for the water, Troy.
I heard up north, like with that meth too, they like to make it nice fish houses, and the cops come and just pour it down the hall.
That is
Nice,
not corn,
huh?
man.
Well, now your
Can I get these out of the way?
Minnesota State Legislature, your judges have determined that cops can't just walk up to an ice house anymore and just go in and bust up the meth lab.
They
Now you
treat it
gotta
just
get a
like
search
home.
warrant,
It gotta
Red.
be just like a home, doesn't
even
it?
though it's on a public water.
Oh,
Just
nice.
like DWI, you know, you could arrest them for DWI anywhere in the lake.
Yeah.
You gotta get a search
Troy.
warrant for those houses now.
Here's bread if you want some of this.
Yeah, I think there actually
That's
is.
your judges.
Not the one
That's
I
what
want.
we battle against.
Are they idiots?
Mm-hmm.
Piece of bread, somebody? Bread.
You got some
Piece of bread
judges
with butter?
that are pro-police, and other judges say, forget it, whatever cops do, it's an infringement on my rights. And I'll do everything I can.
We gotta finish that pecan pie tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see him tip that aside a little bit to some of the juices run out.
You just straighten it out.
Yep.
Very nice.
There. Am I? Nope.
They say that's
That one's
probably the worst of anything.
Mine's the blue one and then the fruit one.
Isn't that stuff where they borrow and get this Sudafed or something?
I just wanted to bring this stuff up.
Pseudoephedrine is one of the main ingredients.
Or 3 or 4 things.
Pseudoephedrine, anhydrous ammonia, something to cook it off with, either gas or kerosene, lighter fluid, stuff like that. Filters.
I just wonder who figures this stuff out.
Oh, it's probably gonna be like, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
You gotta ask it
It
twice.
starts over on the East Coast, I'm sure. Home chemists and stuff, and makes its way over. But you can go on the internet.
We're sure gonna feel good.
Pull up all the way how to cook it.
That's what pisses me off. It tells you how to do it.
You're probably used to not taking a shower for a week or two.
I don't
Yep.
sweat. I glow.
Make bomb.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
A couple people with smoke in there.
Smoking and drinking.
Nobody drinks.
And then
Oh, nobody drank at the cabin? Maybe, are you sure?
Make bombs.
I thought it was I thought it was Urban who was tipping back the bottle or somebody.
No, I think he has a bottle of Hooly one.
Wow.
Yeah,
And now they're-
Haikahuli, that's what you called it.
Now they're saying that
That's what he called it.
the military's got a secretive
Yeah.
compound over there where they are interrogating.
He talked about it. I don't know if he did or not.
You know that
Some
little
of his
bit?
people
We
and-
could talk.
They've asked the government about it, and the government denies that they've got it and stuff, and they're all up in arms about it. And turned to look at Chris Ann and they said,
This
who
is
cares?
good sausage.
If they got it, who cares? If it's going to stop a bomb from going off over here, I don't want to know about it. That's fine. But some people, it's, boy,
So you guys stayed there before you
And then the news media, the way they twist everything.
oh, those guys
mile
are a
down the
bunch
road.
of jackals.
Kurt, quick step was just being planned.
last year they sent we got this bus.
His home for his sister's
Wow.
He
graduation.
sold the cabin. Well, we had
We were over there, neighbor.
buy it, but nobody did.
He said, I'm so disgusted. He had sent a whole bunch bunch of
I
things
think
like
there's some vandalism once in a while.
Thank You America, this
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Kids. And
I
he
never
said
saw
the
it
kindness
when
and
it
stuff.
was
I said,
around,
that never
but I
makes
saw
the
it.
news.
No.
He said, I waited to
Well,
see
something
something
broken,
positive from the news the whole time I was home. Either paper, magazine, news, nothing.
No.
He's always been broke.
Well, you want to hear how bad it is? That murder that we had with the hammer and the knife and stuff
What kind of
like
rainbow
that.
news is
3 out of the 4 news agencies wouldn't carry the story.
this? Schweiger?
They called us and asked us what the deal was, and I said, well, were they known to each other? I said, yeah, they were married. Well, they were married? That's not newsworthy. Thanks very much. Click. Hung up the phone. It's more newsworthy if you got a guy rampaging around, killing people that he doesn't know. That's newsworthy. It's not newsworthy when a husband brutally kills a wife. They said that's not newsworthy. Hung up the phone.
Oh,
Urban had
Urban
Explain
had
that to me. I
hope you have one.
am lost. I can't understand that.
There's an old church out here. Fixed it up.
The local cable 12,
Services still on
Channel 4 did a sort of blue run, but 5, 9, 11.
So, no.
There's a sign that
Wanted nothing to do with it.
I got a little map I showed it. I can't remember. I think I have it at home. It's kind of cool they have all the pines and stuff, big pines and all that. And Urban's dead walking up it or something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Did you see the silo on the way in? Winner.
It's a little dark, but
And so many times
When we
they
came
twist
back.
it
Oh yeah, from
up so
visiting.
bad that
Winter.
it already was.
Yeah.
You take tomorrow morning.
Well, you made TV.
Yeah.
Since you're not having any luck with Troy, you want to go sit by my tree tomorrow?
I think your mom saw it too. Well,
Actually,
Arta saw it.
if you don't have sight,
I would have been.
Artist saw it too?
Yeah.
that would be a bad spot.
it's too close.
It's too close.
Yeah, they're a bunch of jackals. And they'll stand at the front counter and demand that you
I had a
tell them
mystery
everything you
about it,
know.
had
The people have a right to know.
Oh,
And I said, well,
it's been gone too quick.
I said, the people
Only
have a
had
right to know what I want them to know
maybe
right now. I said, this
15 yards.
investigation's still underway. I said, I'm not going to
Came out of the
jeopardize
country.
that. Well, do you understand that you're not allowed to withhold information
Twenty,
from them?
twenty.
I said, do you understand that him? When it's an ongoing investigation, you need to get your
I was
facts straight
looking
here.
through the scope and I'm like, that ain't gonna work, so I went right to
They
it.
Well, we'd like a statement. I
They
said,
get
you can get a
smart.
statement when I'm ready to give one. Oh yeah, they'll pressure you all day
Mhm.
long. Yeah.
Any way they can.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Offer,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, sitting inside in there.
I think Gravity did it.
Is he with us too?
I've only met one news person that I like.
Gravity?
One.
That's that Not Me kid.
That from Care 11, News 11, that Boyd Hooper.
okay.
Him. I tell you what, I'll work with the guy every time. He arrived on one of our scenes one time and asked what we had.
Oh, I'll clean up.
I told him, I said, there's some information I want to give out. And he said, that's fine. He said, give me what you want. He says, I'll stand back. So I gave him a little something. And he says, where do you want me? Where can I stand so I'm not in the way? But then afterwards, when it's all done, it's wrapped up, can I have a little 5-second blurb with you? Not a problem.
Well, boy.
Right over there. I thought, I'll cater to you.
I'll come and look you up.
Sure. And I did. We went right to him, and he got the scoop. He scooped all the other newsies.
Why can't they learn that?
They can't, because they want to be pushy. They got to be the first one to scoop that story. It's just, man, it's competitive. And when it's a big story, all the news agencies will take and send out their cutest, prettiest little blonde and their best looking outfit to
That's
get
true,
that
aren't
story.
there? There are
They
bears out
do.
there, aren't there?
That's what they do. It's just amazing.
Well, your dad shot
All
one.
the tricks we have up their
Is
sleeve.
that the only
Yeah,
time you've seen
yeah.
one?
I had Bernie Grace come out to that one.
He's got a good story about that.
Sergeant, can I get a word with you? And I said, yeah, hey, how you doing, Bernie? He goes, oh, real good, real good. Oh, he goes, I keep forgetting your name again. I'm sorry. And I said, it's Pete Johnson. I said, you never met me. That's why you forgot.
It's like pulling the string on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Asshole.
Buddy.
Right.
You guys ever canoe Boundary Waters?
Yep.
I was just there
Wow.
in August with the church kids. I took me and another adult took 6 middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Beautiful up there. Awesome.
Yeah, I kind of watched the bears there though.
Yep, they swim from island to island. Beauties.
You seen it or what?
Actually,
We had one circling their tent one night.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Says they were done.
I did. You're not supposed to.
Real, John.
was it a big
I
enough
had
ride?
it cocked and ready to
This
go.
nest
No, it
stuff is
wasn't.
getting closer and closer.
I will use if I have to.
I figured it might scare him off.
Or piss them
I
off.
just said-
Yeah.
Shoot him in the nuts.
I say, leave it alone, leave it alone. Okay, why? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
what are you doing? No, man. What are you doing carrying that? That's not a gun.
I know anhydrous is fairly dangerous
Big
because
raccoon.
our neighbor that had a hose break
Right.
sprayed in the face.
Yeah.
Kept him
Well,
across
outside
the
of the
walk
flashlight,
about
a big
1
coup
eye.
and it took off, you know.
Who's that?
Been eating really good.
Who's that, Dad?
Charlie,
Yeah, we learned a bunch of these strap coolers when we went camping.
no, Simonson?
If you're gonna leave them out.
Oh,
We hung ours.
oh yeah.
They tell us at the outfitter if there have been any bear sightings. Before we go, the outfitter tells us if there have been any bear sightings.
We can warn you not to leave
Both times
them
I've been up there.
around.
Yep.
I have a hard time sleeping. I hear they're
Come out there and
they're on
leave
my
on.
head there.
We actually
They
stepped
get what
outside
they
on
want, let the
on
rest
rocks.
run.
Right.
Baker.
Yeah.
His that's a nephew of his, and then the nephew's son. Also, she's the only girl alive.
Where do you guys go out of?
Oh, Gina like that, or?
I don't remember what town that was.
We take the dumpling trail all the way till it ends, and there's Voyager canoe outfitters. There are a few up there, but that was yep.
Well, Gunfoot Trail, that's 40 years ago.
Oh,
What's special at that,
no, that's outward bound.
Eli?
Eli Whitney.
I know about hailing people, you have to be careful what you say. I got so that I won't tell
That's a
them.
cool little town.
Yeah.
Probably haven't done sadly. But then it's the gospel truth. Well, if you call artist lunch, you know,
I've been up to the outward
I
bound
didn't have a
town
dog.
in Ely,
She said, I doubt it. She said
and
that.
the deer.
He
You know,
usually
from
will
here to
say
Pete,
he
walking
would
right
try.
by.
Well, I got to the point that I said, I'll call you. But,
I know.
don't call me.
That's all I could think.
Otherwise,
Where's my gun?
Yeah.
if you suggest something, when it's the
I
truth.
was thinking today, all the times like at work and stuff, we see deer running, you know, sitting on the edge of the
Yeah.
woods. Do a nice shot, you know.
Nice quiet
Yeah,
shot
I don't
for the
like to
compound.
Don't give any kind of a
Dinner
statement, you
is
know, otherwise,
served.
they twist everything up.
More.
Yeah, especially if you still got a suspect on the loose.
Yeah.
These
Wow.
turkeys will
Make quick work out of that.
wreck it. They'll wreck everything for you.
Have to use more corn next
Spoil it, your chances of catching them.
Mhm. Well, they actually did that with
Oh, you guys want more? I can make more.
an Arizona murder, where
Troy. And thanks for the great hunter. Thank you.
guy was killing prostitutes. Serial killer.
Mhm.
Out on the loose, cops finally, and he would call.
I'm glad somebody besides
He would
you
call
were
and say, "There's another body here. Go find it."
You think we'd be playing a trick
Using a
on
cell
that.
phone. So they started calling and triangulating the cell phone call, working off of the towers. So what do you think the newsies release? Cops
Told
are
them
tracking
what they
him
were
through a what? Through a cell phone. Thanks a lot. Jackasses.
Like strangle somebody would.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
They say that's illegal too.
Did they ever catch him?
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah. I read that.
There's an old barn up where
There's
my
pie.
father-in-law and my brother-in-law go hunting their feet. And they, I think it's last year they checked the barn out. There's an old barn. It's
Hey,
not
Todd,
on
I'll
their
take that
land.
bread. You're not
It
gonna
looked
eat
like
No, you
something was
can't
going
have
on
it.
there. They called the authorities
I
and
could
they
put
said,
some
yeah,
jam
they've been
on it.
keeping watching
Oh.
it. So
Just like I did with your cat. I'm gonna jam it.
And Pete.
big old barn out in the middle of nowhere.
What does it say?
Cooking.
Cooking, yeah.
What does it say under Pete?
Pete. Holding, holding, and holding.
Huh?
Nothing?
You made the
I made the ceiling, didn't I?
the ceiling of fame.
All right.
There's always tomorrow morning.
Chris pie up there. Wheat can pie.
How long do we hunt for?
I don't know. 9:30? 10? 9? So, a couple hours out there.
What's the
Good
point?
pie.
Could be on the 7 or something.
What?
We dragged the
Hmm?
deer to
What's
the
that?
pick 'em up.
What's the point? Going on for 2 hours. What's the point?
Where you going, homie?
I just want a half a sliver. I can't eat
Was
the
it
whole
last year
thing.
some guy with a dog?
Here's a knife there, right there behind
Right
us.
here? No, it's really goofy. Like, I don't know if he's trying to find deer that were hung up or something.
There you go.
I don't need a
Yeah, he's like, what the heck are you doing? He's like, there's the hunt, I was like, running out.
Cool.
Yeah,
Think
that
this
deer
way.
hung out there. He's like,
Appreciate that.
You want some on here?
I had a piece.
You did? Yep. Well, here, we can have, let's have
Something
some.
else to drink. Anybody else dry?
You gonna get some lunch?
Something to drink? You need something?
think you can go somewhere. You're hunting.
John might
Root
want
beer?
that last
Please.
piece.
All right, we'll give it to John.
I haven't had a piece of
John, you want us to take that last piece?
Go ahead,
Brett, you want something else to drink?
No, I don't want it, thank you.
He's not arguing. How's that?
back away from the last piece.
Thought you were dedicated to it. You can get out there all day. You deserve it. You take it.
So we had another pie we had during dinner. We were telling you about. We went to town for ice cream.
We went to Warroad. Oh man, it was good. Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah.
Brett, he made it.
Really?
Yep.
Jeez. Why?
One of those seasonal missiles.
Might be cool to spend less shipping.
Well, the weekend
I got the
warriors are
bigger
gone.
version of the easy bake
So-
oven.
Brett said the locals, they'll just be back next
If
week.
I had more time, I'd like to cook. So it's kind of cool, I think.
Some days I feel inspired, some days I don't. Pretty much during the week.
Mm-hmm.
During the week I usually do all the cooking. On the weekends.
Dan's gonna be using the worker tonight.
It's at that stage now where everything's
Gotta buy it.
Who says that?
you're eating something.
Good stuff, Maynard.
Making dry juices, food goes everything. Then you got the face.
No food to clean up. That's perfect.
More milk, Daddy.
Stuff, Maynard.
Mm-hmm.
Katie's been something else.
Last week or two.
He's got a
He's-
sweat,
he-
sweaty
he's-
too.
he
and he's got
struts.
this smile.
When he walks,
We got
he
plenty.
just struts.
He
He
struts.
gets
All of a sudden they come up.
Yeah, he's got throwing his shoulders from side to side.
He just swings his arms and his body.
Last
and-
week or two, he's just been.
What
silly.
brought that on?
I don't know. He's a character. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Brett's been giving him lessons.
Oh, I don't know. The last week or two, he's just got a goofy personality. Just wants to. He's silly all
He gets that silly smirk on his
Very
face.
shame.
Yeah, I bought ice cream last
the
year.
time. Or just come over.
Maybe we could ziplock that onion this time. Stick everything else up.
What is it?
It will.
Can I spread it going on?
Oh, if we're done with the sandwich meat, yeah.
Oh, maybe tomorrow.
I got a cup up there if you want to grab. Is this yours?
That one's mine.
GP.
GP, yeah.
Got flavor buds at the bottom.
BJ on there. Big John.
John Paul.
What is your name? Alan? Dale? Jonathan?
Could be John Ellen, whatever, Pete, Jeff.
Is it Jonathan? Or is it John?
What is it?
J-O-N?
John or Jonathan?
Jonathan.
With a J-O-N or J-O-N?
What's his last name?
That's my nephew's name.
Your middle name's what?
Bill.
Bill? What's your date of birth, John?
Don't answer that.
I'm just asking. I ask everybody.
And your social? Do you happen to know that off the top of your
I
head?
can find that. That's no problem.
Alias.
So you run us guys before?
Sure.
Have you? Oh, really? Have you? What have you found? Top
I
secret.
know everything.
Clean record, huh?
Then you would know that the cops were at my house about 3 weeks ago.
No, I wouldn't know that.
Somebody dialed 911. Here, the neighbors that moved out, the cops would normally come because they have teenage boys that are into drugs and stuff. And so here they just happen to move out. And the cops are in the neighborhood. I'm like, where are the cops in our neighborhood? I'm showing up from work and they're in the front door. And the one's standing on one side and the other one's on the other one. And they're just, I show up in a suit and tie and milk. I brought milk home. Oh, hi. I wasn't even thinking what could be wrong. Somebody dialed 911 from this house. Okay, who did it? Promise we won't beat you. And nobody fessed up. And so I finally said, well, Sheila, do you think the cats did it? Must have been. That's the cop. Have you heard that one before? Nope. She did install a new regular, not one of our digital ones, phone downstairs. And somehow it was either pre-dialed or something. And but the cops came and they hung around just to kind of feel the place out in case I was keeping everyone quiet, how some husbands will do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they laugh.
I had the fire department show up at our house in the cities because I had the alarm system in the house and garage, and then my TIG welder, the high frequency, did something and set the alarm off, put alarm call in for a fire. And, I'm sitting there, boom, I hear fire trucks, must be a fire in the neighborhood, and I'm out there welding away, don't think of it.
Screeching up to your
I
place.
kind of look out the door and go, they're right out by our place, what's going on? And a little while later, Rose comes out there and goes, fire department, this was their house. What? Well, somebody had the alarm system company called in and said there was a fire at our residence. So from then on, I turned the alarm off. Well, it was off, but I would unhook it when I had weld. Because it did something goofy.
Wow.
Because I hear it beat when I would strike an arc sometimes, and it must have just goofed it up enough.
You must have been sending the right Morse code signal.
I don't know.
That's okay though. Usually any opportunity they get to fire up their fire engines and drive them like crazy. And
Well, we didn't get a bill. That's
Play
the
fire.
next thing I thought I'd get a bill.
Well, somebody
I don't.
drove by on Highway 12.
We allow, I think, one or
Our
two
house,
freebies.
the
I
lights
think.
were,
Before we start charging.
Oh, the house has repeated. Yeah, well,
But
that,
his
one of those foggy mornings or whatever, and it was like getting in a weird glow. And someone drove by with a cell phone and thought our house was on fire, and they called the fire department.
That's a rude awakening, huh?
Yeah. Actually, I was out, but.
What time was it?
What's up?
It was like 6:30.
What can we do for you?
They called Capone and they were police fire department.
We got a new search engine at work. Computer internet search engine. You plug in a name, and for law enforcement, it will bring back everything that's associated with that name. So, and it
Bad or indifferent.
yeah, so it drills down. It drills down into previous addresses. It drills down to previous neighbors. It drills down into vehicles, homes, mortgages.
Oh, it's really good, huh?
It's just unbelievable. And so we thought, well, it'd be something good for us to kind of help us find some of these shitheads out there. Unbelievable, this thing. I mean, we can't find somebody for nothing. They're like a fucking fart in the wind. You run them on this
You are the great deer hunter.
If you had hand grenades,
Lexus Nexus, you run them on that,
if it was hand grenades, you would have.
pages upon pages pops up.
Well, yeah.
We found a guy where he was at by
8
going back and talking to the previous neighbors of his mom and dad, and then going to find his mom and dad, and then tracking him and find him. We've got, if you've ever used your cell phone to order a pizza, we got your cell phone number.
I counted them before I shot
That
it.
information is
Yep,
bought and
Detroit.
sold.
Get out of here.
And
This search engine just gets everything.
It gets everything. It drills down. It'll bring me up your social security. It'll bring me up your latest job employment. It's unbelievable the amount of information that's out there. I run mine. My cell phone number's on there.
Big Brother's watching.
Not the home phone, but the cell number's there.
Oh, the home phone.
Yeah, Chris Ann's cell number's on there.
On where?
Because she calls and has, ordered stuff on a cell phone, like a pizza or something like that. Boom. Bought and sold. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Is that something you just got?
Yeah, we got it about 8 months ago. And it's just way cool.
You could punch up your home number on just Google, and it'll have a map right to your house.
If it's listed.
Right.
No.
Well, you said this is a new search engine. You can find any and everything about a person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
telemarketers will probably
it's
start
police
calling you on your
privy.
cell phones now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
I suppose telemarketers can start calling you on their cell phone now.
Only
Huh?
the police can use it.
Unless
or
you
what?
get on the list. Yeah,
So-
because there's some information that you get off there, like social security information. That's not public. So, but we do that. That's how we find people too. It's just social security number and find out where they're drawing their last social out of. Business, job, whatever. So,
Big Brother's watching.
that or bank records. We're all tied into banks now. Pretty soon all the insurance companies will be up and online with us too. So now if you've ever taken out insurance on a vehicle anywhere in the state of Minnesota, we'll find you too.
It won't be just state of Minnesota. Won't be nationally right now.
Not now. Not anytime soon, but a lot of people just drive without insurance anyway, so it's
Yeah.
not.
But still, it's another tool you can use. The
Mhm. Yeah.
There's
Popping in the neighborhood of 20 to 40 every. Number 5, Annie had some heroin on board. Talk to mom.